Hi, this is Master Shaman Palai Chi coming to you today. Warm blessings. I wanted to talk to you today about soulmates. What is a soulmate, or who is a soulmate? Now, going back to the basic revelation or way to know and to define soulmate is that a soulmate is basically a soul that has many spirits within this soul. And the spirits were put into the one soul body to be in a soul body and to be put into an actual vessel, meaning a physical body, okay, out here in the physical world. Now, to know what the soulmate is basically a soul has these spirits within it, right? And then you have also the vessel that the soul lives in. Therefore, that's why you are the living spirit. And then there's another soul living in another vessel or body, and you guys both meet. And so when you guys meet, this area here, this is your body here with the soul living in it, and this is another body with a soul living in it. And you guys both meet, and when you meet, there's something that clicks. And so with the soulmate concept, it's saying that your soul here has many spirits in it, as this one has many spirits in it as well. And these two have spirits of the soul, okay, that are related in some way. And therefore, if you are related in some way in your soul body, and that means that you have been in one body, one soul body, at another place and time in the past. So, or in a past life. So therefore, to make the explanation a little bit more simpler is what I'm trying to do here. So one soul body and another soul body. Each soul body within the vessel or the physical body has many spirits of the soul. Now these various spirits are spirits of your hands, feet, legs, head, heart, wherever there can be a spirit that can sit in or can be in. So therefore, all these spirits from one soul and the second soul has a relationship. So they have a relationship, or they are related somehow, or have lived in the same vessel at a different time and place. Or they can also be, the soulmates can also be two souls that have met before in a different place and time. So what that means is, how do I identify or know who my soulmate is? Sometimes it's going to take you a while to understand by trying to meditate and going into your meditations, for some of you, to be able to have a conscious mind. So when you have a conscious mind, then you are able to have a sense of your intuition. And when you have a sense of your intuition, you're able to better have a feel for the person that you're actually going to meet physically, and their emotions, their feelings, and who they are. Now, with that being said, this is all going to be intangible, and it's going to be with your emotions, with the senses that you have, and your gut feeling. So that's your intuition. When you feel this emotion or this feeling towards somebody that you've not even met before, or maybe you've seen a picture, or you've probably crossed paths with them once or twice, or this could be a classmate or a roommate or somebody that you just met on the street or at a party, an event somewhere, but you have a feeling or an emotion towards this person and you don't know why. Well, the easy explanation for that is, at some point in time, either in this lifetime that you've met them before and you have a connection, but that always goes back to the roots of a past life. And in that past life, which is another place in time, you guys were in different vessels, okay? Different vessels, different bodies. And the spirits of the souls of those bodies had somewhat met or had an interrelationship with each other. There was a relationship with each other. And this could be either you were both in one body, and then now you're separated into two bodies and you meet again, or you were actually two people that you met and fell in love, and so the spirits of those souls remembers that love and did not want it to end. So then, here and now in today's world, this life, you're in two different bodies, but then you meet again. So then the feeling starts to have a rupture within you, within your knowing, a knowing that is very deep inside of your stomach, inside of your core. And this inner knowing tells you that you've seen this person before. Now, if it's a soulmate, then you're going to really feel the urgency to talk to this person. You're also going to feel the urgency to try to have a conversation just to see where it goes, because then it makes you curious of why you feel this way. And this feeling or the senses is not going to let go of you for a very long time, because there is a deeper feeling, a deeper explanation to why it is that you feel this way. Now, if you're a twin flame, this is somewhat like a soulmate. But again, the twin flame goes back to where I talked about, is that you were both together in a different lifetime. Okay, you were both together in a different lifetime. You were not living in one body or vessel. Okay, so you were together in a lifetime and you met each other and you just really connected to each other in that past life. That's what makes it a twin flame. The difference between the twin flame and the soulmate is you were actually in one soul living together in a different lifetime. And now you've separated and then you meet again. And that's a deep feeling within each other that you actually lived with this other person, their spirits that they have now, today. In another lifetime, you were both in one, as one soul, but you were just separated. But then you found each other again. And that's what makes it very deep and inner knowing to the two people. And therefore, if you are a woman or a man, you also become very attracted to each other because you were actually living in one soul. Now I'm going to go deeper into that conversation of the soul and soulmates. If and when you are in a soul, you have lived in it in a different time and place. Okay, so you lived in a vessel. You were together in one soul, in one vessel, as one of the spirits of that soul. And you've been separated. And now in today's world, in this lifetime, you have found each other again. Then that makes your life, you feel like you have to seek things out. You have to seek the right person out, because you have to be with the back to the one soul that you have been in before. So you are attracted to go back to be with some of the spirits, right? Some of the spirits that was in that one soul with you. Now, not knowing, the spirits in a soul could be a various amount of 14 main ones to 42 to as high as 62 spirits of the soul, depending if you're human or animal, okay? And I'll go back to the animal part, but depending if you're human or animal, then this also brings the urgency in this lifetime to seek who this soulmate is. And soulmates, remember, have lived in one soul together. So that's what makes them a soulmate, okay? They didn't live in different soul bodies and then meet and then really basically, you know, the story goes, you go and you ask basically the higher ups up there in the universe and ask him and have a deep, deep, deep connection that you want to meet again in another lifetime like this lifetime. However, the twin flame is that explanation. The twin flame is you meet in the lifetime before, and in this lifetime you meet again. That is the twin flame. So, for you to know the difference between twin flame and soulmate, this is the easy explanation for that. Okay. If you have any questions, let me know. But to identify your soulmate is going to come with the senses. You're going to need to do some meditation, actually a lot of meditation. Or if you have already opened up your intuition, then when you meet your soulmate, you're going to just know within your innerly self that that is the soulmate. That is your soulmate. They will talk. They will have a conversation with you. They will be willing to reach out to you. But then I guess, again, there might be some very stubborn soulmates as well. And there will be something between the two of you that attracts you both to come together. And when you do come together, you might be the total opposite, but you have been in the same soul in another lifetime. The other way to know if you have found your soulmate is to do a psychic reading or a spiritual diagnosis to see if this person, in fact, was really in a one soul body with you in the past life, okay, or past lives. Now, how do we become soulmates? Well, another explanation for that is, and this is a different topic as well, but it goes into soulmate explanation or the basic foundations of soulmates. And so, how do you know, how does soulmate become soulmates, okay? Because soulmates, they have lived in, remember I told you that they lived in one body at a different place and time, but that was only one place and time. What if it was various places and times? So 5 lifetimes ago, maybe they both lived in one soul for all those 5 lifetimes. And so when they meet again in this lifetime, they have the deep urgency to stick together this time. So then they have to find each other again because they were with each other for the past 5 lifetimes ago. And that's what brings people to become a soulmate in this lifetime, especially when you see a couple and they've lived together for, you know, years and years and years. They've married each other. They have a family, and they're just really old couple. They're really old soulmates. They became soulmates at the beginning of the times that they had on this earth to even this lifetime here. And so that's what makes two people find their soulmate and stick together. Now, if you're one that you say, and you have lost hope in finding your soulmate, I want to also let you know that sometimes you're not going to find your soulmate in this lifetime. Everyone has a soulmate, but perhaps your soulmate has not manifested into a vessel yet. So therefore, you will not find your soulmate in this lifetime, but you may find a twin flame, or you may find someone, depending on the karmic cycle that you have gone through in past lives, but you may find someone to help you through in this lifetime, and that either you have to guide them or they will guide you through the relationship cycle. Why? Because this then goes into relationship talk on karmic energy and the karmic cycles of relationship and your hand in relationship. That will be in a different video as well. So I'm going to leave you guys here. Warm blessings, and continue to connect with a soulmate if you believe that you have one. or a twin flame. And if you don't know if you have one here in this lifetime, then I encourage you to do a psychic reading or shamanic spiritual diagnosis to find out why, who, when, and where. Warm blessings, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.